Welcome to the studio. Hey y'all, I'm Morgan Simone. I have been DIYing my space into a 70s inspired loft full of nostalgia. I wanted to share a 2-year update with all of the crazy DIYs I've done so far and share what I'm dreaming of next. The concrete wall was a beautiful experience for me because it took me back to my high school artist days where I was exploring different types of mediums, everything from painting, graphic design, and fashion design to photography and even screen printing. It was a time when I was not harshly judging myself and the work I created. It was a time I created consistently and felt limitless. That's how I felt creating this concrete wall. I was flowing, rolling with the punches, and making magic out of countless setbacks. The brick started out this way, exploring, experimenting with technique and color combinations, but the massive scale of this project nearly took me out. This project tested my endurance and frankly makes me never want to move. By the end of it, I was absolutely over it, as you can see. At some point, I'll fix it. But anyways, this project showed me I have what it takes to follow through when things get tough. When I'm tired and feel like giving up, when people doubt and put it in my mind that I'm not capable or make me question myself, I can look up at this project and instantly be reminded that I have it in me to persevere. And it is so satisfying to see your hard work pay off. This project hypes me up the most because I really fell in love with this couch and decided to learn how to make it for a fraction of the price with no skills at all, and did. And it wasn't easy, and for a while it did not look like it was going to happen, but I pushed through. I overcame fear and overthinking. I stopped that procrastination fueled by my perfectionism and got to work. I learned new skills, I failed and learned and improved. And when I pulled it off, baby, you could not tell me nothing. And I'm sharing this all because the same goes for you in whatever you're dreaming up. You are capable of more than you know. Your potential is limitless, and I cannot wait to see you put this in action and create that project of your wildest dreams. This area of my space is such a vibe and the transformation is insane. But baby, woodworking is so humbling. Oh my God, do y'all see this? And I had the audacity to think I could pull this off while planning my wedding. Like, that's a whole nother video. Oh my gosh. Anyways, but I share this because I want you to know it's okay to give yourself permission to be a beginner, to give yourself grace as you learn and grow. Even when your ideas and projects don't come out perfectly, you are still worthy of creating. And the more reps you get in, the more refined your work will become. You have the resilience required to move through failure and self-judgment, because those reps won't always be pretty. Exhibit A, B, C, etc. But when you focus on the progress, the growth, you're resilient, there is nothing that can stop us, honey. Some of the areas in the space are a little bit of a hodgepodge mess at the moment, and frankly I have no ideas at all. One, the entry. We'll see. Next, I actually do have a plan for this, and that is above my fridge. There's like a little niche. We've been using as storage. And I actually have a cool idea that I am going to execute at some point to make it cute but still accessible to everything we need. I still need to style my wood wall. I've been playing with different poster sizes to see what combination I love while covering all my mistakes. I've been dreaming up this super colorful and warm living room, and I've been struggling because it's so different than my bistro wall, but it's making me really happy at the moment, so I'm going to keep meditating on how I can blend the two spaces more and still get that boost of dopamine decor. The mirror, I have gone through, first of all, the jumpsuit. Okay, I have been working hard and I felt like treating myself to just a DIY girl jumpsuit. Been working hard, making cute things, and I finally found a jumpsuit that I'm obsessed with. It's from Zara. Anyways, multiple ideas have been spinning around for the mirror and I have not landed on one, so to be continued. I don't really want to talk about the headboard I almost died over because I think I'm gonna change it. And frankly, the only reason I've been holding on to it is because I almost died over it. So I feel like there are better reasons to, oh no. My closet is kind of a mess. Just don't mind my wig stand. So I'm obsessed with like how colorful it is. And then like my husband's things. How cute. And I want to do some more fun things, some art. I saw one of those squiggly mirrors is at 5 and below, so I'm gonna see if that can work in here. And then my this thing is really sad and dilapidated, so at some point I might see if I can fix it. And yeah, so more projects to be done in there. The bathroom will not be spoken of because frankly I'm not sure if I'm gonna get to that before I move out. So the kitchen, I do need to come up with why am I holding on to this? It's here. It's part of the cast now. I want to do something with the backsplash that's a little bit unique, and I haven't found an idea that I'm happy enough with yet. So stay tuned. I did change out my hardware, which I'm in love with. I need to figure out something here because this is another just stowaway place. And I really don't want to talk about the peel and stick counters because we don't like them. Frankly, I feel really blessed that I've been able to express myself in this way and create and explore new mediums and create when I feel like creating and not having to wait for anyone to approve me or say that I'm good enough. I get to affirm that in myself and just come up with whatever that pops into my head or that I see on Pinterest, and I want to try to recreate it. So I have been feeling very like empowered by that, but it also came at a cost because not only was I doing all of these very overly ambitious projects, but I was trying to film and edit them and share them online with you all and also work a full-time job. I also got married in the span of all this time. So I probably took on way more in a short span of time, and I feel like my physical and mental health kind of took a toll because of it. And going forward into this next year, being in this space, I really want to approach the things that I create with a lot more grace for myself and time to actually do them well. I think a lot of times I rushed, or maybe towards the end, like I got a little bit tired and kind of just rushed and wanted to be finished, and the quality definitely shows. You could see in the wallpaper where I got frustrated with the wallpaper. You can see on the wood wall where I got frustrated, and there's like gaps and stuff I have to try to cover now. And so I think what I've been learning is that I don't need to be so hard on myself when I'm creating.
There's a difference between procrastination that stems from trying to be perfect and just steadily learning and researching to make the best project you possibly can. At some point, you just have to go for it, live and learn, but it's wise not to rush and give yourself the space and the grace to grow and learn at a reasonable pace. Always find ways to celebrate in the middle, whether it's looking back at how far you've come, taking the day off, or dreaming up mood boards to keep you motivated when things are not going as planned or on the timeline you set. I'll leave you with something to reflect on from Black Girl Gnome. Be intentional about pausing to witness your imagination each day. Are most of the repeated patterns of thought rooted in love and possibility, or fear and limitation? I hope this inspires you in your own creative journey, and I'm excited to keep sharing everything I'm dreaming up as I continue to grow and heal through my own creativity.
This feels like a bad idea. unbuttoned.